What's going on, folks? TJ Lauerman, a.k.a. That Sports Gamer here, coming at you with episode 50 of Bullpen Banter. Oh, look at this. We just got that login bonus, so we can go rip this pack now. How's it going, folks? As you know, we haven't been here for a couple of weeks. Had my birthday. We had E3. Lots of great stuff came out of E3 for the sports world. Highly recommend you go check out the last two Press Row podcast episodes over at hitthepass.com. I believe 2 episodes ago, it was me, Pasta, and Rich talking about the EA event. And I think there was a follow-up episode by Rich and Pasta talking about what else has been going on at E3 out there and at EA Play. But yeah, we're back here doing Bullpen Banter on our Monday night normal time slot, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We've made it to episode 50, which is a huge accomplishment. Very proud of that. Not gonna lie, that's a big milestone right there. What if we pulled the diamond in here? That'd be crazy. I don't think we will, and we definitely will not. A couple things we want to talk about tonight. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. Since we missed some time, we're going to talk about the last couple roster updates that came out, the Flashback Event that is currently going on, my thoughts on hitting since the last patch, the new season that started up, the Hanley Ramirez Program, and what the next programs are going to be. We're going to take a look at all that stuff. What's going on, guys, in the chat? Welcome to the stream. Super excited to have you here. Tonight, let's kick it off talking about some of the last roster updates. Let's hop over here to our good friends at daddyleagues.com. So the last roster update was on the 9th. There was no roster update on, what day was that? There was no roster update last week on the 16th due to E3. So the last one we have is the 9th, and then we had some extra cards that came out last week as well. We saw the new packs had a Paul Molitor card, and I forget who the other one was, but the Paul Molitor is the 87 tops. He plays third base and second base. 98 contact versus righties, 96 contact versus lefties. That is nasty. 82 plate vision is great as well. 81 power versus righties, love it. 51 power versus lefties, not a huge fan. But I will take the 70 fielding, 70 arm strength. I would like a little bit more in the arm strength category, but you know, we got to work with it. Good card. Going for about 60 grand. Probably a good pickup. A really solid guy to have on your team. Could play third, could play second, but I think for 60, that's a good pickup, especially if you're a Brewers fan. I still think at third base, I mean, these contact numbers are really good. I think he's going to be better than the Buddy Bell, though the fielding on the Buddy Bell is kind of what sets him apart from everything. But yeah, if you're a Paul Molitor fan, good card for you to go check out. They also came out with the Player of the Month stuff. Actually, we can go over to theshownation.com and check out that last blog post where they did the Player of the Month stuff. So yeah, the 6 cards were... where is it? Down here. Coda Glover of the Nationals, Devin Travis, Zach Cozart of the Reds, Justin Bour of the Marlins, Alex Wood of the Dodgers. And if you got all that and did some stuff, you'd get a 94 Carlos Correa, which you can see here, 95 contact versus righties, 90 contact versus lefties, 92 power versus righties, 77 power versus lefties. Very, very nice card. Even 71 vision is really good. 75 arm strength, not bad for shortstop. And also 78 fielding. I've been thinking about picking up the regular Correa to play some shortstop for me. But also the Alex Wood card, 94, looks kind of nasty. We can go take a look at that real quick. 84 stamina, which is a little low for an SP. 75 hits per 9, 90 Ks per 9, 70 walks per 9, also very good. 79 clutch, that's going to come into play when guys are on base. But just a good all-around starting pitcher. I think he has 4 pitchers and a wonky windup for a lefty. I've actually seen his live card a lot recently. So I think if you're looking for a good lefty, 85 to 85 to 115K. I mean, that's a big range. If you're looking to spend, 90K on a lefty starting pitcher. I feel like you can do better. Maybe go with a Bumgarner, and you'll be happier. But obviously, you're going to have him if you're going for the that Carlos Correa set. So if you're doing the Carlos Correa set, this card is a great card to get with that. Also, Lance McCullers is in the ticket counter right now. I believe he's 3,000 tickets. If that's something you want to go pick up, here, I'll pull up his card on the console. There you go, right here. 93 overall. Curveball is his number one pitch. 4-seam fastball, changeup, 2-seamer, 88 stamina, 84 hits per 9, 81 Ks per 9, 67 walks per 9. 87 clutch is nice. So he's a good card. For 3,000 tickets, might just be worth picking up alone. Also, as you may see in the ticket counter, if you did not pre-order MLB The Show 17, you can now pick up the rookie Ken Griffey Jr. card needed for the program for 5,000 tickets. So if you didn't pre-order, it's going to cost you a minimum of 10,000 tickets today to get yourself the 99 Griffey, because you're going to have to pick up both these guys out of the ticket house. So that's going to be something you think about if you want to do that. Pop back over here. What else? We had the roster update we'll talk about in a second. The new thing is the new Hanley Ramirez program that came out. We can also take a look at that. I should just left it over on the console. So if you want to take a look here, you can, to get to 100%, what you got to do here is match Hanley Ramirez's 2010 statistics with Impact Veteran Series hitters in Diamond Dynasty. So that's 336 total plate appearances, 62 runs, 105 hits, 25 doubles, 2 triples, 20 home runs, 57 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, and 27 walks. So that should be fun to try to get. You also need to do in one game with Impact veteran hitters, you need 4 walks, a run, a double, a home run, and an RBI. That one shouldn't be too bad. Shortstop assists, you need 210 of them in any games. So that's the one that's going to take a little bit of time. You also have to collect the live series and the hardware flashback series Hanley Ramirez. I believe that second Hanley Ramirez is the one that you get from doing the team collection for the Marlins. Actually, I believe it's the team epic for the Marlins. So we've seen some Marlins cards be going up in price recently to get this card. What else we got here? Collect 50 power hitters with a rating of 90 or above in contact or power attribute category. So that's 50 guys you got to lock up, and then exchange Dodger items. So a lot of stuff in there to go for the Hanley Ramirez. But if you take a look at the card, I am not a super big fan of it personally. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit for you. 94 contact versus righties, 94 power versus righties, 95 contact versus lefties, 99 power versus lefties. Really good card offensively. 75 vision is also nice. The 80 clutch doesn't hurt. But the thing that really worries me here, 68 fielding, 68 arm strength, 69 arm accuracy, 69 reaction from a card that's primarily a shortstop. Yeah, obviously gonna straight up mash, but I am really, really worried about him defensively. I believe on here he has shortstop, first, third, and left field. I think they changed it. I think he's just shortstop and third base actually in the game now. Let me go pop over there and check real quick. Inventory. Yeah, I believe he's just shortstop and third base. That was a error on their part when they put the card out. 93. Here we go. Yeah, now he's just shortstop and third base. He didn't play first or left until he got to the Red Sox, I believe the year after this card came out. So that's something you might want to worry about. I don't know how he plays defensively. Third base, you can put him there. Kind of a liability. I mean, obviously, you're going to be able to mash with him. The question is, are you going to be happy with those home runs and stuff, knowing that his defensive shortfalls at third base could be the thing that costs you a game? And if you're okay with that, more power to you. Go out there, get this Hanley, use him, rock him, love him. What else? If you guys haven't already, when they did this last event, the rookie event, the flashback event, a bunch of stuff got messed up. There really wasn't enough. There really weren't enough relief flashback cards out there, so they ended up giving us one for free. If you haven't gone and redeemed that yet, go do that right now. I forget how you do it. There's I think you just go into one of the missions and you just X through it and you're all good. Also, they put a bunch of relievers on the ticket counter. Coop says Travis Wood doesn't have left field as a secondary position anymore. Oh, why does Travis? Or no, he doesn't have it anymore. Hold on, let me go. Now I'm concerned. Why did they take away Travis Wood's left fielder eligibility? He was definitely there before. What team is Travis Wood on anymore? He's not on the Cubs anymore, right? Now you got me all thrown off. All right, someone go find out what team he's on. Though, I don't know if they took away Sean Doolittle's first base. Athletics, Sean Doolittle. Oh, they did take away Sean Doolittle's first base. He definitely had first base last year. He's on the Royals. I wonder, does Travis Wood still have left field? I'm going to go out on a limb and say I trust Travis Wood in left field more than I trust Hanley Ramirez in left field. Where is Travis Wood? There he is. I guess maybe they don't show. I wonder. Travis Wood. Nope, just relief pitcher. Huh. Interesting. Does Doolittle still have first base? Yep, Doolittle has first base as a secondary position. So, if you want to play him there, go crazy. But yeah, go do all that. Get your free 87 Tyler Clippard. Actually, pretty good card. I've been using him in my bullpen, and actually like him a lot. Let's talk about the other stuff that came out recently. This new Dave Winfield, which I kind of think I might want to go pick up. I think he was also added to the packs when Paul Molitor was. 95 contact versus righties, 71 power. 90 plate vision is very nice. 93 contact versus lefty, 65 power. 82 fielding is very good. 95 arm strength. Dude has a cannon. 88 arm accuracy, so he's going to be hosing people. I'm still looking for a left fielder. I don't know what I'm going to do at this time with my left field spot right now. What else in this roster update? Zach Greinke went from gold to diamond. That was something that was a long time coming, as with Dallas Keuchel going from 88 to a 90, making him a diamond as well. Correa not only got the Player of the Month card, he also got a +2 bump from 87 to 89. All good. John Lester fell from a diamond. Actually, two Cubs starting pitchers, Lester and Arrieta, both dropped from 90 down to 87. What was the things that went up for him? Carlos Correa got a nice bump. Bumped up 4 contact versus righties. Bumped up 12 in contact versus lefties. Bumped up 6 power versus righties. Took a little hit to his power versus lefties. Dropped 6 there. Those other numbers are very nice. Who else want to look at? Anthony Rendon went from an 84 to an 87. That actually matches his flashback card that you can get through the Conquest missions. Chris Stevaneski, who's been having IE boosts literally all year, finally goes from silver to gold, jumps up to an 86. What'd they do to him? They cut his stamina. That's painful. Why'd you cut his stamina? That hurts me on a deep personal level. +7 to his hits per 9, +4 to his Ks per 9. What else? George Springer got the bump we've been waiting for. He goes from silver to gold up to an 86. What did he get here? +6 to contact versus lefties, +8 to power versus righties, +4 to power versus lefties, 2 to the vision. Doesn't hurt, but I'll always take it. Lost 6 in the discipline category, but it's all good. Base on balls, sure. We can do that. Garrett Cole dropped down from an 86 to an 84, putting him at a silver now. Took a 9-point hit to his home runs per 9, 3 points to his Ks per 9. So actually, that really didn't do much to him gameplay wise, because home runs per 9 doesn't really factor into gameplay. So just the 3 off his Ks per 9 isn't a super huge hit, except the IE boost is kind of a problem. There's also 2 more. Actually, the thing that's big about that is, let's hop back over to the console for a second here. If we go over to the Pirates now, that's taken off the golds needed for their set. Also, if you're looking for a fast way to flip through these things, go to the flashbacks because there's less cards to load. Over to the Pirates. They pulled Jung Ho Gong out. He's now a free agent card. So he's gone. McCutcheon dropped from when he went from center to right. He dropped down to silver. Cole is now a silver, so the only gold you have to worry about is Starling Marte. And has his price really gone too crazy? I don't think so. Up by 20. I mean, he's a good player, a good card to have. Obviously, you see the 95 speed, 96 stealing, 97 base running aggressiveness. High contact, gets on base a lot. Problem is, because of his personal stuff and being suspended, he is not getting IE boosts. When he was getting IE boosts, he was a straight monster. But now that he's not really getting them, he's kind of fallen off my team. Garrett Cole, still worth looking at if you want to do that. Anybody else we need here? Elvis Andrews jumped up +3. He's an 84. Him and Justin Bohr. Moustakas is actually a card that's been getting some more play from me. He got a +13 to contact versus righties. Took a big hit to his contact versus lefties. Went from a 59 to a 46. That's rough. But then took a +20 to power versus righties. Going from 62 to 82, so that's big. Plus, he's getting some super high IE boosts right now. So as you can see right now, he's got a +11. So he's up to 84 contact and 93 power versus righties. Great guy to be using when he's on an IE boost. The only other thing that dropped is his discipline went down by 6. But still, a very good one-sided hitter. They didn't give... Where is our guy? They still have not given Conforto an update. I think Conforto needs an update specifically to make him better, more even against lefties and righties, but we'll have to look out for that. And then the 2 new cards that we saw on the 13th were a Tim Lincecum and a Miguel Cabrera. Hooptown, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We can talk about that back on the game as well. Because now we have the new season is out. I still have not played a game, as you can see by saying we haven't played a game. But now for getting into pennant race, you're going to get this Tim Lincecum. And for getting into World Series, you're going to get a 98 Miguel Cabrera. That's kind of beastly. And we'll take a look at those in just 1 second. Also, if you get into Wild Card, there'd be a bonus Stars and Stripes thing. I believe this season is going to end July 10th. So a little bit of a short one. So you might want to get in there and start playing your games. And it looks like we're going to have some sort of set for Stars and Stripes equipment, I would guess. So you're definitely going to want to try to get to at least Wild Card, if not higher. So we'll take a look at Tim Lincecum right now. Lincecum, 96 stamina, 82 hits per 9, 80 Ks per 9, 71 clutch, 52 walks per 9, 4-seam fastball, slider, change, 2-seam fastball, and 12-6 curveball. Good mix. He's got about a 20-mile-per-hour drop from his slowest to his fastest pitch. So that's nice. Plus, actually, probably a little bit more because that 4-seam is probably going to get up to about 94. Seems like a good card. The thing I worry about, much like I worry about with the Yu Darvish, is that curveball going to be so slow that even if you're sitting fastball, you're going to have enough time to adjust and still do damage to that pitch. That's my biggest fear with the Darvish right now. But the slider with 90 break and 77 control is probably going to be pretty nasty. You probably get a lot of guys chasing that. And as we said, to getting to World Series, you'll get this 98 Miguel Cabrera, 98 contact versus righties, 85 power versus righties, 95 contact versus lefties, 91 power versus lefties, plus 73 plate vision, 92 discipline, 92 clutch, and 95 durability. And what I actually like, he plays third and left field, 74 fielding, 73 arm strength. Actually, a better defensive third baseman than the Hanley Ramirez, and a better hitter. So maybe don't invest your time in doing that Hanley collection. Maybe try to push for World Series and get this Miggy. I would like if he had first base, but left field's going to be okay. You might be able to hide him out in left field. The 73 arm strength's not great. And the 41 speed is definitely going to be a problem. But if you're going to do that, maybe you pair him with someone in center field that's super fast. Maybe someone like the Starling Marte we just talked about. Let's see. What else we got? We talked about the roster updates. We talked about the Flashback Event a little bit. We'll get into that a little bit more. Talked about Season Monster. Talked about the Hanley Program. Okay. So, let's talk about what has been going on recently. So we've had this Time Warp event that's been going on. I've played a little bit, not a ton. The thing I really haven't liked is I don't know the math behind it, but the requirement here is for your team to have an 80 overall roster. We can pull up the event info here. Fourth Time Dynasty event in the show will be the Time Warp. Some of the team of only legends and flashbacks. The event allows players of any tier, the team overall limited to 80. I've been rolling up against teams with 6 and 7 diamonds sometimes. I feel like if you got 7 diamonds, which is players over 90 overall and above, I feel like there shouldn't be a mathematical equation that still puts that team under an 80 or an 80. That just seems like way too much. I know somehow the team overall takes into account like your contact, your power, your speed, your pitching and stuff. But I feel like that math just don't check out. Even if you have some trash players on the bench and stuff, I think if they do something like this again, I wouldn't mind seeing the player overall be the player individual overall be limited to maybe an 85 or something. Just because I feel like having multiple diamonds on your team really feels like it shouldn't equal out to an 80 overall team. But hey, what are you going to do? There are some good rewards for a 12-game win streak. You get a Flashback Russell Martin, which I really like. Flashback Russell Martin last year was a very, very popular card. Dominated against left-handed pitching. 10-game win streak gets you a George Brett, 88 overall gold, which is also a nice card. 6-game hit streak gets you a silver player. 6-game win streak gets you silver player. 3-game win streak gets you a bronze player. The cumulative rewards are 40 wins gets you Flashback Robinson Cano, who's a 96. It's a really nice card. And a 25 win gets you Flashback Luke Gregerson, also nice. He's got a lot of break on his pitches. What else we got? Yeah, so I just have not been a super huge fan of this event in general. I do wonder how the Great Millennium OS feels about this. Millennium. Throwing it to you. You're in the voice chat. but you're not talking.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Let's go. Just had an amazing game. We were finishing up our season monster and had a walk-off with Charlie Blackman.
Nice.
Yeah, it was not bad.
Chris, can you give me your thoughts on the latest event?
The latest event, I like it. I like that it's different. I like the whole flashback thing, or just flashback in general. Mm-hmm. I will say I think it's a little tough for some players, especially newer ones, to get into a flashback event. Mm-hmm. I worry about that. Like even me, I decided just to see what I had. I don't actually have 25 flashbacks.
Yeah, and the big thing was a lot of people didn't have enough flashback relief pitching, which is why they gave out the free Tyler Clippard, and they added a bunch to the ticket counter and stuff, just because there just weren't enough cards out there for this thing.
Right.
Let me ask you, how did you feel about seeing a bunch of teams with running out there with like 5 to 7 diamonds in a event where it's 80 overall?
Oh man, it's tough. It's really tough because one of the things that it does, is like, because you can balance your team with like bronze back, with like bronze relievers, maybe. I think that's what people are doing, right? Or no, they're doing bronze starters, aren't they?
I think they're doing bronze pen and I guess there's not really that much bronze pen you can use other than like a Gaylord Perry and something else, but yeah, I think their bench and their starters they're skimping on.
Yeah, so I don't have man, it's tough.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to get into an event like that.
Yeah, I just wonder if maybe there's something, because it seems to be that the team overall is based on like the individual categories and not specifically the players in it. I feel like also, first off, love the new keyboard you got.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just feel like maybe there's something they need to tweak in the team overall rating, where if having 7 diamonds probably should put your team over a 80 overall somehow. Just seems like that needs to be weighted a little bit differently.
You weight the diamonds instead of having just an overall, but actually weight the diamonds a little bit. You mean maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because you figure if it's 7 players of your, what's that, a quarter of your team? 7, 14, 21? Yeah. A quarter of your team is over 90. Maybe your team should probably be a lot closer to over 80.
Yeah, I kind of agree with it, but then I think about there are top level players that, guys that earn those diamonds. Like guys really, like they're not just getting those diamonds. They're guys out there really working to get some of those diamonds. So, man, I really.
Maybe the next one will be
so
a
tough.
event where
it's so tough.
Maybe the next one will be an event where your low has to be, you have to be a minimum of a 90 overall team. How about that?
Well, it's gonna have that. It has to happen because people are getting better and better cards. And like I said, it's June. It's mid to late June. Like there are guys that want to be able to use these. I guess you could use them in ranked seasons. I just kind of expected events to really highlight some of the lower cards and continue to do that. And I don't know. I want to see some events. I do want to see some events where high level guys can get in there and get really good rewards for it too.
Yeah,
like not just the fact that you can put a good team out there, but really good rewards. So,
yeah, I actually really like the Miguel Cabrera they put out with the new season stuff. Far better player than the Hanley Ramirez that you can get from doing that program. But.
Well, yeah, because that Cabrera has some fielding. Because back when he was at the Marlins, he was a decent fielder. So, like, but that Ramirez, especially since the controversy of what you lose for him. Oh no, was that the other? It was a different Ramirez. Oh, that was the program Ramirez. But like, especially with that Ramirez, I think you and I both agree. There's no way we're putting him in there with under 70 with arm strength and fielding, right? Yeah,
even with the hitting, I think he's going to be while he might hit you a 3-run home run, I think he's still going to be a huge liability for you on the field, and possibly cost you the game.
Can I ask a practical question at this point?
Who is that voice that I've never heard before?
I've been here for like the last 8 minutes.
I know, I've seen you in the thing. What's going on?
But that's okay. I was just going to say, what's an event and how do I get in it?
What's an event? Well, do you even have enough?
What
Do you
is
even-
this screen I'm looking at with these cards and this time warp thing?
Do you
Oh
even,
God, he's Canadian.
He
He's
is.
freaking Canadian. Cards. You're gonna get the cards.
Where's me cards? Where's me cards at? Me double.
did you,
Welcome. I'm glad to be back.
Iman,
I
thanks
feel
for
good.
Quick question, real quick. Do I think the Mickey is a slap in the face because it takes away from the value of the Tigers? Well, I don't think so. I mean, that Mickey was in the game last year too, so
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
we
Me
can't see them in the inventory, right? That Miguel Cabrera is not there yet.
You want to find out?
I don't think so. It's a Marlins one, right? Can't really look at them side to side. 90. Yeah, I mean, again, this Miguel. Actually, the other Cabrera is actually probably more valuable because his defense is a little better.
What? Hold on. What? Alex Gordon in the ticket counter, Malberts? I don't see an Alex Gordon in the super count.
There's a 94 in there that pops
Yeah,
up.
there's
from time to time.
he's been in there. He's been in there for quite a while.
He's got a
Oh,
cam.
is that okay? Is it the flashback with like the amazing defense and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
But still hits like reverse splits wise decently.
Yeah.
He rotates with the Hershiser and somebody else, right? I think that's when he was introduced when they introduced that Hershiser level. That was when that Gordon. The Miguel Cabrera on the Marlins is in. If you go to your inventory page, he does show up there.
Yeah, we
Gotcha.
gotcha. On Daddy Leaks. The 99's good. I think they're both good, but I mean, if I really had to pick one, I'd probably take the 98 because he's got better defense. But again, he only has third and left field, while the 99 has third and first base.
Yeah, I feel like the
Actually-
98 plays in left field. I mean, 73. I suppose secondary position he'd take a small hit, but I mean his arm strength's still going to be in the high 60s.
Yeah,
Fielding's still going to be in the high 60s. I mean, to get that bat in your lineup, you want to use him in left field. I mean, you're probably not doing yourself any disservice.
The only thing you're going to want to do if you do that, like I said earlier, is you're going to want to match him up with a center fielder that can cover a lot of ground, because that Miggy's only got 41 speed.
Yeah, that's going to kill you.
Yeah. Have you guys been playing the new season since it started?
That's a big negative.
I have. I've been playing it. That's the only thing. I've actually backed off of offline and been playing it as my exclusive mode.
I believe you are the number one player in pennant race. Is that not correct?
No, I am now the number one player. You ready for this? In the wild card in the world. Thank you. Number one WC player in the world. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. That just happened tonight. So that matter of fact, that walk off pushed me into WC. Yeah. So I'm talking. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay.
Congratulations.
Big ups. That's why he's here, kids.
My goal honestly is I want to get the World Series. I want to prove to myself and a few other people that see me as a franchise guy and kind of think that I may not have the talent to get there, which is fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. But I'm an offline guy. I think we've talked about that before.
Oh, it's Monday. There's no IE boosts. That's why.
Yeah, no, well there's some.
There's a couple, yeah, but
Yeah, but not as many as you're used to. Yeah, there are. I kind of want to prove it to myself that I can get there, as well as, like I said, some few others.
are you doing any tricks to boost yourself up there?
Well, I did all silver up until about pennant race, and then I went with I went with a really my normal good team, which is like Spawn and Jason Vargas in my rotation, which are my only diamonds, except for Britain. I have Britain in the bullpen. I did take out some players. I want to make sure my mod rating is right around 100 because when I look around streams, everybody else's mod rating is somewhere like around 100. I think it's tough to go under 100 and really have a competitive team.
Let me ask you a question. Are you using all of your bullpen? Do you feel like you could kind of get away with one less bullpen spot?
Yeah, I get away with one less bullpen spot.
Let me tell you how you drop your mods super low. Little guy named Christian Bethencourt.
Oh baby.
So like right now, I got
yeah.
a 118 mod. I'm gonna put Bettencourt in for Devoniski because I think I have enough bullpen arms that I can not have Devoniski in there. Takes my mod rating down to 105. That's not bad. Though I kind of have a stacked bench right now. I'm compiling. What I'm trying to put together is a nasty bench right now. And I kind of want to see where it takes my mod. So if you guys want to chat while I actually reset my team.
No, go right ahead, please. Yeah.
I think I'm going to...
So my other question is, so for Snaggle, you've actually been doing more of your community franchise, right?
Yeah. I full disclosure, I have not played an online game in Diamond Dynasty in almost 6 weeks.
Ooh.
And to be 100% honest, it's for two reasons. I had just gotten to the breaking point where I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I had a bad week of disc, and we talked about this. I think that was right the same week that you, TJ, you and I were on the Press Row podcast, and we were talking about how we were struggling with the servers and things like that. So I just cut it cold turkey. And, have been focusing on franchise mode. I've been enjoying the hell out of franchise mode. And now just over the weekend, I had some people in my chat who, they wanted to play some head-to-head DD games. And I said, okay, well, I said, if that's something that the viewers want, I'll go back in and I'll play some Diamond Dynasty. So I've kind of started, looking at my team and getting back into it. I haven't played any games yet, but I have spent some time, working on my lineup and working on looking at some missions and things like that. I don't know. I had reached a breaking point that a lot of people have gotten to this year, and I just said, you know what, that's enough. I absolutely love MLB The Show 17, but Diamond Dynasty for me has just been a miss of a low point, and I'm hoping it's something that if now that I've taken a break and that I can get back into it and can find some enjoyment in it again. I'm hoping that's the direction that things go.
Nice. Understandable.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, and again, not to beat a dead horse, because I mean, Millennium talks about this on a regular basis, how it's just a different game. It's a different game offline than it is online. I feel like playing offline games, I just feel like I'm in more control, and I feel that the reactions and the ball physics and the way things happen are just more quote unquote realistic than what you see in an online game. But again, I know they made some tweaks. You can't believe everything you read on the Twitter machine, but for every person that tells you the game is getting better, there's 3 people who tell you the game's getting worse. But I'm going to dive back in this week, and I'm going to find out for myself and just see where things are kind of at, and see if my hiatus can come to an end.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
No, that's cool. I'm looking at what you're doing, TJ, and your rating mod is down like around 78, but you've got some very good players in your lineup.
Yeah, so what I've been kind of doing the last few days, so a couple years ago, what happened was I started playing a League of Legends way too much. I didn't play a lot of MLB. But this year, now that I've gotten completely lost into PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, I've actually used the downtime to figure out good stuff in MLB to use. So, I mean, like, on my bench before, I would have players like the 89, the 89 Goldschmidt, specifically to come in against left-handed pitching late in the game. I realized doing that's something that really hurts your mod rating. Like, if you have 4 golds or 4 golds or a diamond or something sitting on your bench, that's really going to mess you up. So recently I've been trying to scour the lower tier players for guys that are very specific to play on my bench. So I've dropped my team overall takes a little bit of hit, but my mod rating takes a huge hit, which I think is actually going to be very helpful. I noticed at the end of the last season, just moving Bethencourt into my pen, I was ending up playing a lot lower ranked teams than I was earlier in the season with him on it. So I think doing this is actually going to help me a lot this season. So I just want to go through these guys. Currently, this is what I'm thinking is going to be my bench for quite a while, mainly because there's only 2 live series cards, so they're not really going to take hits. So we'll just kind of go through them, and let me give you my thought process behind each spot, if you guys don't mind.
No, please. I'm actually curious what you're doing here.
All right, so
yeah, go ahead.
The only thing that's kind of sucked is that 1 or 2 of these cards are a little bit more expensive than it should be because of the event that's going on. But so the first guy I got here on my bench is Flashback Tony Perez, 98 contact versus lefties, 96 power versus lefties, 78 vision. Mainly, all these guys mainly going to be off the bench guys. My starters I feel can usually hit lefties and righties both pretty good. So these guys are going to be emergency pinch hit situations during a game maybe, or definitely hitting for the pitcher when they come out. So I figure 98 contact versus lefties, 96 power versus lefties. That's going to be huge. Very valuable card. Especially One of the big changes to my team recently with the Ryan Zimmerman upgrade, he hits lefties and righties well, which was kind of the problem with Freddie Freeman and Fred McGriff. Both hit righties extremely well, were okay against lefties, and the 89 Goldschmidt's good against lefties, not so great against righties. The Ryan Zimmerman's kind of the best of both worlds. Usually he's got IE boosts against righties, depending on if he's facing righties or lefties. He's usually getting IE boosts against both of them. So right now you can see he's very nasty against lefties, but still 76 contact versus righties. 77 contact versus righties, 76 power versus righties. Usually the 10s are on the other spot, which makes him pretty even. That's why I like having Tony Perez there. If they bring in a lefty to face someone that can't handle it, maybe the catcher position or something. Gives me a lot of power, also gives me the first base eligibility, just in case I need it. I don't really want to put him at first base, though. 58 fielding, that's not really something I want to mess with. 38 speed, also a problem. But yeah, that's the thing with this bench. They're all going to be pretty much 1 or 2 tool players, because I think anything else is going to end up boosting that mod up too much. Jake Lamb, essentially the same as the Tony Perez, but on the other side. 84 contact versus righties, 87 power versus righties. Usually has IE boosts, up putting him into the 90s. He can play third. He can play third, first, and left field. I mean, again, 68 fielding, 58 reaction. I probably don't want him playing in the outfield or first base. Maybe third base if there's an emergency. Billy Hamilton. I needed a super fast guy that can play the outfield for me. Billy Hamilton obviously does that with 99 speed, 98 reaction, 85 fielding. Still, the thing I can't believe about this Billy Hamilton card is the 86 arm strength. So he's going to be hosing
out. I think a lot of people sleep on that. I absolutely think a lot of people sleep on the fact that he's a very good defensive outfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I was trying to figure out the speed guy, I actually had Jonathan Villar as my initial pick. He's a 79. I think he's got like 96 speed. He can play shortstop, first base, second base, third base, and center field. But he came off because of the card I'm going to talk about next, and because I felt like Billy Hamilton could cover the speed thing pretty good. Also, 65 contact, I mean, not great, but if I come into a pinch, and he actually is playing in the outfield, and he comes up, 99 bunt, 99 drag bunt, 65 contact, he's going to have a shot to get on base if you just put the ball in play. So...
Well, and I was going to say that. I mean, that bunt rating, especially in the season's games, when you get to the upper levels, that bunt rating can come in very handy, very, very handy.
Yeah. In
certain situations,
especially if people are going to be playing cards like the Hanley at third, or who else? Who did I see today? I was talking to. Someone was going to run Hanley at third and Edgar Martinez at first. I was like, that's fine. You're going to get a lot of runs, but people might just crush you to death with bunts and little choppers down the corners and really screw you up.
Just a heads up real quick, for the mod rating again, I saw it in the chat a couple times. So the mod rating is if you have let's say you have a 350 mod or rating for your team or for where you're at. If you have a 75 mod rating, that means your matchup system will start at 425. So there is a chance you will actually be playing people in higher divisions than you, because your mod rating says you have a team that is built for a higher division. What that's there to combat is people that buy a bunch of diamond cards and then jump in at like low levels. So
right. And don't forget, it also affects the other teams too. So don't just be like, "Oh, I'm playing this World Series guy." It's like, well, you both might be 400s boosted to 550, depending on what your mod rating is.
Right.
So it goes both ways. So doing stuff like putting this Bethencourt, using some of these bench guys is going to pull your mod rating down. So in theory, you should play. You should theoretically be playing up against lower competition. In theory, I guess. Though people are smart, they're also doing this, thus making it better for them. But yeah, if you have a high mod rating, you need to know how to play with that team, because you're probably going to be getting matched up against good players.
It's funny you mentioned that. My rating mod is actually 105 right now. I put that Bettencourt in there in place of Trevor Rosenthal, who's just an 84, no inside edge, right? And my rating mod went all the way down to a 65, and I really don't have to use my entire bullpen. So that's a very good tip.
Yeah, that Bethencourt, because I think the mod rating is more based on the player's overalls, if I'm not mistaken. And so that Bethencourt,
I believe, yeah. I don't think we've ever got a clear explanation of what the rating mod is based off of. I've heard some people say it's a combination of your 5 team attributes. Mm-hmm. So contact, power, speed, defense, and pitching. But I don't think we've ever gotten like a clear, hey, your mod rating is based off of this.
Yeah, and Bethencourt's 33 overall is really going to pull.
Yeah, he's going to tank everything.
And something that really shoots up your mod rating is using your dynasty player. So if you're using him, I would highly recommend putting Bethencourt in to bring that back down. Because I think when I put my guy in, it just shot him up like 40 points, something like that.
And what's weird is I just did something where I took Hunter Strickland out, who's an 88 overall right now in terms of his inside edge, and put Sean Doolittle, who's an 84. Actually, he's down to a 77. And it actually boosted my mod rating from a 65 to a 92. And in game, without inside edges, Hunter Strickland's an 83, and Sean Doolittle is an 84, but Doolittle's a closing pitcher. So the other part of that is you may have issues with if you have too many closing pitchers on your squad instead of relief pitchers. I think they may value closers over relief.
Yeah,
probably.
It'd be interesting to see. I don't think it's something that we're going to get, but it would be interesting to see like a full tutorial breakdown on how the rating mod works and how different positions and things affect it. I have a feeling that it's not something we're going to get solely because as long as it's a mystery, people are still going to experiment with different lineup combinations in an effort to try and, quote unquote, cheat the system or just, make their team more competitive. But it does appear that there is a lot of different factors that play into this rating mod number.
Well, you know what they say? They say evolution is a mystery.
I've even heard them say evolution is a mystery.
There you
go. So yeah, if you want to look at this Christian Bethencourt, let me pull up the Data Leaks page. Is he still getting 90 boosts? No. All right. Yeah, so he throws 95 mile per hour fastballs. If you really want him, if he's got a 4-seam, a 2-seam, changeup, and a slider, I probably wouldn't use him to pitch. But if you look at the positions, he's got catcher, left field, and right field as secondaries. Though I don't really think that showed up on the screen for some reason.
You're on like a cell screen.
Yeah, got a screen.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Yeah. But yeah, if you look at his hitting attributes, 43 contact versus righties, 49 contact versus lefties, 44 power versus righties, 40 power versus lefties, 55 vision. I mean, not a great option if you need a pinch hitter in your lineup, but 72 fielding, 77 arm strength. He can play some defense for you if you really need. If you really have a big problem. But I mean, I really feel like you shouldn't run into a problem too bad with him. But
and I think everyone knows that Ray Clam is a monster. So
yeah. Yeah, so you got Tony Perez to crush lefties. You got Jake Blam to crush righties. Billy Hamilton can fly around your outfield. Wanted a guy in the infield that could play. Almeida Diaz was the latest addition. Dale Murphy, he's probably going to be on my team for the rest of the year. First base, backup, secondary position is catcher. 95 contact versus lefties. 68 power versus lefties. 54 contact versus righties. 71 power versus righties. 92 arm strength. He's got a cannon. 78 speed for a catcher is kind of ridiculous. So he's a really good backup catcher option. I really like this card. 83. I think he was on the. Was he on the ticket store? I think.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I picked him up off the ticket store before the hiatus, and I do enjoy the Dale Murphy card. Again, I feel like the speed at catcher, or even if you use him at first base, is. Can surprise your opponent if it's not something that they're looking for. If they don't expect your catcher to go up there and steal a base, he can do it.
Yeah, and he's a really good guy to combo with a lot of the catchers that are more right-hand pitcher focused. I've actually been using the live series Gary Sanchez a lot. He's been getting good IE boosts against right-handed pitchers. Of course, I love the Salt of Lamachia. So Dale Murphy's like a good mix to go with that.
Another mix with the Dale Murphy, if you really wanted to do this, is there's a flashback Steve Garvey. Mm-hmm. That also plays for it. Now you lose the catcher eligibility, which I know you're holding on to. But you have it with Bethencourt technically. So Yeah, technically. So there's a 78 overall Steve Garvey that I think is a reward card, maybe. But he's an 82 contact versus lefties, 79 power versus lefties with a 93 vision, and actually has some fielding to play first base in a pinch for you too.
Yeah.
So he's there. Yeah.
Is he the Impact veteran, Steve Garvey?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Hey, I just pulled that in a pack.
Nice.
There you go.
He's a good card.
He's pretty solid. 82. Yeah, I like this. 93 vision.
The vision's also another big thing. So that's another guy that could even go further down than your what's his name? You just had him on the screen. The guy we were just comparing him to.
Dale Murphy.
Yeah, lower than Dale Murphy. That can maybe even go lower than that. So
plus Steve Garvey's arm hair on his card is 10 out of 10.
Amazing.
A little ridiculous. If you want some other options, King Refugee Senior, 94 contact versus righties, 94 vision.
Yep.
Not a ton of power, but still a nice card. But yeah, so with Dale Murphy, I have catcher. I got the corner infielders with Perez and Lamb. Billy Hamilton can play all the outfield positions. I think Perez and Lamb can both play a corner outfield. So I was looking so now I have a guy in Perez that can hit lefties, Dale Murphy can hit lefties, Jake Lamb can hit righties. So I was looking for a middle infielder that can hit righties. Flashback, 81 overall, Almeidas Diaz, 89 contact versus righties, 80 power versus righties, 85 vision. The defense isn't really there with 68 fielding and 64 arm strength. But I feel like in a pinch, maybe you'll be okay. You just kind of pray for it. And you just hope that the 88 that his hitting plays out for you more than the defense. But that's another good thing with having your dynasty player that plays a middle infield position.
Right.
So you can move him around a little bit. So I don't know how the defensive stuff works with the dynasty player. Does anybody actually know? Like, if I have him as a second baseman and I move him somewhere else, does he take a hit? Or does he never take the huge hit? Or
I think wherever he starts, I think you get a hit once he moves him. Like if he starts at second base, once you move him, you get the 5%, depending on where he is.
Okay.
But I don't think he takes a huge hit, though.
Yeah, mine's showing it doesn't have any secondary positions, but I wonder. Man, I assume that's something you can't even set, right?
I would probably think not. I would guess, but I probably think not.
Customize.
Is Charlie Blackmon going to go diamond or what?
I
just happened to notice he's an 88.
He's been tearing the cover off the ball, so I know people have loaded up on him before because he went from silver to gold.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I would probably think at some point.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them all of a sudden.
Yeah, even if you set your secondary position in the thing, it doesn't seem to count it.
Okay.
FSU in the chat says he's replacing a common with a silver, and his rating mod is going up. Well, yeah, because if you replace it, if you're doing a silver for a common, your rating mod will go up.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's how it should work.
Yeah. What is that Rookie Butler CR24? Is that Rookie Butler a left fielder?
First base.
Oh, is he first baseman? I gotcha.
Yeah.
Because it would be good against lefties, but the problem is the guys you want to bring in, you want to be able to at least take a look at him in the outfield or take a look at him in the field.
Can I give you? Do you want a left fielder that can crush left-handed pitching? I can tell you one, and you'll like him.
A left fielder that can crush left-handed pitching.
Yep.
Then crush left-handed pitching or right-handed pitching?
Left-handed.
Okay, left-handed pitching. Go for it.
You may know him as Orioles outfielder Adam Jones. But in the previous life, he was Mariners outfielder Adam Jones. 82 contact versus lefties, 78 power versus lefties, 32 vision. Sucks, but he can get on. The contact numbers are good enough that I don't think you have to worry about the vision too much. But then 79 fielding, 86 arm strength, 78 speed, 84 reaction. He's going to track down lots of balls. So
FSU, one of the things you got to look at, I think Snaggle's onto something. I think that ratings mod has something to do with your squad attributes at the top right. So when you put that common in place, watch your squad attributes. If that common
could be
fills a role, if that fills a role that you don't have, that might be why.
Yeah.
Like if your silver has power, but your team is lacking contact, and then your common that you put in has the contact, and you don't lose as much power, you're probably okay.
Bro, can I just say one person possibly in place here, Billy Hamilton? Just if you want to go even lower, even though Billy Hamilton is pretty much the speed king of this game. Go to left field.
I know.
Left field.
I know who you're going to say. I already know who you're going to say. I thought about it.
You do.
And I don't want to do it.
Yeah, his arm isn't great. His field's not great, but his speed is without question.
Yeah, I did want to see how much Terrence scored. I assume we're talking about Terrence score. I did want to see how much he affects it, but
actually, I was talking about 75 Craig Gentry because he at least
not a bad idea.
The Craig Gentry actually has 99 bunting. As much as I don't go for bunt cheese, but he has bunting. He has good contact versus lefties, good contact versus righties, decent vision. Has that bunting. His fielding ratings aren't great. His arm strength is terrible. He's like 53. He's better than Gore,
and he's actually got contact numbers better than Hamilton.
Yeah, so I mean that might be your other choice there too.
Let's see what this does. 78 mod rating, 86 overall.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like Ben Revere's not a terrible option as well.
The flashback review or the live series?
No, just the live series. He's a 76, but he has 76 contact versus righties, 81 contact versus lefties, and 95 vision. Plus, he's got 93 speed. He's got a noodle arm though, so you're not going to want to use him in the corner outfield. But again, if you're looking for that bench contact speed kind of guy, I mean, we could sit here and pick through this all night. Again, I'm a big Craig Gentry fan. He was on my squad for several weeks at the beginning of the season.
Let's see. Everybody's
love me some Gentry.
Everybody's keeping the ratings mod at the same spot. So,
I currently with what you've just done, I took my rating mod on my team, and without affecting the starting lineup, I went from 105 to 39.
Damn,
so that's almost a 60-point drop. That is very easily could be a division.
Can I tell you a low-key OP card that is very cheap to get? Flashback Kenny Lofton. If you do the Phillies collection, not the team epic, you just have to do the collection. 93
the
contact.
40 man.
Yeah. Is it the 40 man? Yeah. 93 contact versus righties, 94 contact versus lefties. No power. 92 vision. 82 fielding. No arm. 79 reaction. 79 speed.
Yep. I agree.
I've literally, because this was one of. Actually, let me see. Let me see what he does to my ratings if I actually put him in center field.
I've also never seen this rookie Miguel Cabrera, the left field card, that absolutely destroys left-handed pitching.
That, I forget when that came out. Let me put.
Must have been recently. 91 contact versus lefties and 87 power versus lefties.
Nah, he doesn't do anything to my thing when I put him in.
Oh, that's
I've been putting. One of the things I was doing was putting that Kenny Lofton in center field and leading him off. With the sole intention of just hitting, slapping balls past the third baseman, works 100% of the time. I think I had 2 doubles on balls where I don't think they reached the outfield grass before bouncing. Like the third baseman would play in to protect for the bunt, and he was just flipping them over his head, hitting the dirt, and making it to second base.
Nice.
So I really like that, but he didn't. If I put in him over Marcelo Ozuna, it didn't really make a difference. But
okay. I can buy that.
Yeah, those are some options. A lot of good players out there. But yeah, just by messing with your bench, you can save yourself a lot. I dropped 30 points, I guess, which I don't know how big. Does anybody know how big the search window is right off the bat?
I think it's 100 either way, isn't it, or 75 either way?
Yeah, I mean, if you can shave enough off, you're gonna save yourself like a search.
While I have you guys, can I ask you one question? The Didi Gregorius that is an 82 breakout, why is he going for so much right now? Is it because of the event?
Probably. I think all the flashback cards are up because of the event.
Oh, in that case, thank you. I need to do something about that.
Is he a Diamondback?
No, he's a Yankee.
Interesting. What did he do with the Yankees to deserve a flashback card?
His breakout in 2016 was last year when he could really hit, and he's a really good defensive player. So he's up around like 13,000 right now. And I was like, whoa, like I have him sitting here. I'm not using him, so obviously I'm not going to use him in the event. So why not just get rid of him?
Oh, how much is this? I should look. So after last season, I picked up the 96. Tony Gwynn. Kind of a nice card. I don't know if you guys saw what happened. Do you want to talk about the stuff that happened at the end of last season?
Okay, just to finish your thought, the ratings window in a season's game is 135 points when you first start the search. I just tested it out. 135 points is your range when you start.
So if you're coming in 40 points lower or 50 points lower than someone, that could be a big difference.
Well, yeah, it could be a division. Yep. I mean, really could be. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so at the end of the last ranked season, they had some problems giving out the rewards, and some people were getting like duplicate rewards. So I almost sprung for Tony Gwynn at like 50K the day that they started going out. Then that night they gave out all duplicates. I ended up getting them for like 41 grand.
Nice.
But I think now there's probably everybody has a Tony Gwynn. So
still,
I'd recommend them. 99 contact versus righties, 98 versus lefties, 61 power versus righties, 99 vision, good speed, good fielding. Kind of an ass.
So the question is, what's he going for now?
Right around 50.
Padres. Yeah, 50,500.
Mm-hmm. I was working on.
I don't have that.
I was working on doing the stuff for the 86. 86 that you get from the Padres team Epic. Not that bad.
Solid.
He's got a little bit less stealing, a little bit less fielding.
Yeah.
Not as much power as the other one, but.
And you gotta, if you can hit them home runs with Willie McCovey, that's what it comes down to.
Thing. Yeah.
Yep. I've been stuck on that for quite a while.
And I think one of the Padres went down, got lower or something. So I think they're still super cheap to do. And the Pirates, as I said earlier, Garrett Cole went down, so they're even cheaper now. Lots of good
Scooby-Doo. I'm sorry, Scooby-Doo in the chat wanted to know why your creative player was only a lefty instead of a switch hitter.
Because I hit very well with lefties.
There you go. That's a personal preference thing, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can make him a switch hitter. You can name him Derek Jeter all you want, but I'm going to make mine just a lefty.
I can't stand that. That drives me absolutely crazy. When somebody names their player after a historical player and absolutely screws up like which way they hit.
Switch hitting Mike Piazza, the played shortstop, was a very good player, though.
Oh, he was awesome.
Also, speaking of my creative player, Teddy Sledgehammer, he is named after TL Schlers. As you can see, has the top cheer in the Twitch chat. So if you become the person with the highest individual top cheer, I will rename my creative player after you, and we can do some likeness stuff, and that'll stick up there as long as you have the top cheer.
Very cool.
There you go.
So if Snaggle wanted to go in and be like 305, yo anus Cespedes, we would do that right now.
Yeah, but then I would just be copyright infringing on your player.
Sure, I'll allow it.
That's not original of any kind.
It's true. I wonder. I feel like a 78 mod rating is all right.
Yeah,
probably get it down a little bit. I think it actually go up with more IE boost.
At the end of the day, regardless of what your mod rating ends up being, you still have to go out there and play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. That's the thing. Is while you can manipulate the mod rating, and keep your searches limited to slightly lower or slightly worse competition, you still have to go out there and play the game. That's the team that you go out there with, you still have to be able to pick up W's.
Mm-hmm.
That's ultimately what it comes down to.
That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. So you have to balance the wanting to manipulate your mod rating with making sure that you have a team that you're comfortable using, and that you're going to be able to, when you get into the bottom of the eighth and you need a pinch hitter, that you have the right guy. And if that means you have to carry, someone that bumped your mod rating up a little bit, that's just a decision that you have to live with.
That's why you carry depth in your bench.
Exactly.
Including a 33 overall Christian Bethencourt that can maybe get you a hit.
Very deep.
I want to screenshot this lineup. I kind of like this lineup. I also got the 87 Marcus Stroman flashback recently. Kind of excited about it.
Yeah.
I still have not figured out a better plan at third base other than Jose Ramirez.
Big Richard Williams. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, we can do that. We can call him Big Country. We can do whatever we want.
Can I call a guy Operation Sports?
Sure.
Oh, I just got kicked off the MLB The Show servers. No. Wow, I've been back for one night and already I'm getting kicked off.
They know.
They knew. They saw you coming.
Hashtag thanks Ramon.
All right, so I need to get these diamonds out of my roster. So
we all know it's his fault, right? Is that where we're going with this?
No.
According to you, yes.
No, definitely not according to me.
That's what you just said, man. I'm not gonna take up.
I was being funny. trying to be funny. Failed miserably.
Do you guys have anything else you would like to talk about? Because Balls on Base has challenged me, and I'm going to whoop him.
Oh, well.
Hold on. Before we do anything, okay?
Hmm?
Before we do anything. That didn't work. Hold on.
Nope.
We're not going to talk about Twitter, are we?
No.
Oh, thank you. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Let's go.
Who are we talking about?
Let's go.
How loud his typing is?
No. I need it to be. I need it to be. Let's see. What do I need? I need just Operation. No. You know what I want? I want something Millennium. What do I want? I want
Mills Ripken.
No. Here's what I want. You know what I want? I want
Mills Murray and a crazy mutton chops.
I wanted to say OS is his first name. You ready for this? OS is his first name.
Oh, this is gonna be.
And his second name, I wanted to say Mill the Goat. I want to see if that fits. It's gotta fit. Dude.
I mean, you fit Sledgehammer in there. Like
OS is the first one. Sledge. It's gotta fit. I'm begging it to fit. Mill the Goat.
Mill the Goat. Number?
I don't care.
69.
Ooh.
Yes, I like it. I'm good on that. You name it whatever you name it whatever you want. Mill the Goat works. OS Mill the Goat. That's what I want.
There's that popular face palm emote that I always see every time Mills does something that
there's Wiffle.
people don't agree with.
By the way, guys, a very underrated reliever that I've started using recently, an 84. It's actually a breakout. The 84 Danny Farquhar, I think, is really good.
It's pretty good.
Farquhar.
You can get him for less than 1K. He's a cutter, 2-seamer, 4-seamer, curveball, changeup. I think he has 4 speed tiers. To be fair,
I'm sorry. What'd you say? 69 is your number?
No, not 69. Anything but 69. Use just a regular number.
00.
Oswaldo Marmoleo.
Is 00 an option?
Is 00 an option?
I don't think double. I don't think 00 is an option. No.
Correct.
FSU in the chat's very true. But Brad Boxberger, another one of those really good flashback.
Yeah, Boxberger's
relievers. Yep.
I need to take a picture.
Or 99. Give him the Gretzky.
Do you want the Gretzky or the 8? You want the Ocho?
No, we're good. That's fine the way it is.
Ocho Cinco.
Screenshot. Saved. I'll tweet that
there.
out. Should be number 1, but
I should drop in with 501 now right after you went and
did
all the editing.
Keep making it happen.
Wouldn't that just be a dick move?
Keep making the magic happen.
all right. I need to get these diamonds out of my rotation. Who's good? Who's a good starting pitcher that we haven't seen be used?
Yeah.
Jose Quintana.
Solid.
Chris Archer, pretty good.
Solid.
I actually pulled a John Danks starter. It's a
Dank.
gold starter today. Yeah.
Like the memes?
No,
John
not like
Danks
Dank memes.
memes.
Not like Dank memes.
I gotta redo my whole bullpen. Actually, no.
I'm actually really happy with this. I'm really happy that we had this conversation today because that's knocked my ratings mod into 39. Like I said, that's pretty substantial.
That's what Daddy's here for.
I mean, I'm not going that far. Sorry.
I'm gonna put your Danny Farquhar in the game. How about that? Any other
starter?
Any other RPs that we should talk about? Let's see. I pulled. There's a new Robinson. There's a new Adam Warren they put out.
Yeah.
Slider, 4-seam, curve, change, 2-seam. Seems all right. We're gonna put him in. Nate Jones literally hate his windup. Should I try this with Ziegler out? Zach Britton's got to come out. Too good.
Zach Britton, he's just too good.
Too good.
All right.
He's back. Is he back now in real life?
No. Still hurt.
Damn.
Hey, man, what you going to do? He's trying.
I don't know. Trying to battle back.
All right. I mean, if you guys want to go,
Okay.
I completely understand.
I feel like I did a solid 30 minutes of contributions to absolutely nothing.
First 30 you've done. Like it.
I'm back. I'm
going to wish you good. I'm also going to wish you good luck. Have yourself a beautiful night, sir. Yes. Happy holidays. Make sure you eat the turkey back to front.
I mean, you could say Happy Father's Day, but it's all right.
Yeah, Happy Father's Day too, everybody.
Also,
Happy Father's Day. Oh yeah,
happy delayed.
Happy belated Father's Day.
The only other thing that I think we should talk about, we do have one more thing to talk about. All right?
Break out Logan Forsythe.
It should definitely.
Yeah, saw that coming, didn't you? Did anyone not see that coming?
Only from a mile away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that coming yesterday, before we even knew we were going to do this show. Like the 50th episode of Bullpen Banter and Millennium, just leaves.
Still does the same stuff.
Yeah, except usually he waits and does it till when the show's off the air.
Any breakout hits?
As opposed to right in the middle of a milestone episode as important as episode 50.
It's kind of a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal.
Dancy Swanson's been raking recently, guys. Just FYI. Do I have any diamonds in here?
Dan's Banius. Is he going to get upgraded to? Is he silver yet or no?
He's still a bronze.
I'm going through and looking at these cards. I'm like, when did Keuchel go diamond? Must have just been
that last roster update.
Okay, I was like, sweet. He's locked in my roster, so I can't make any. Well, I mean, I would still use him anyway. He's probably one of my top 5 guys still. Considering that, again, my roster's been sitting literally stagnant for 6 weeks. So
where do we want to have OS? Where do we want to have the GOAT hit?
Oh, my 9th.
Hit him 9th?
Yeah.
He's kind of a bopper. We might want to hit him not 9th.
Okay, well, you hit him wherever you want. It's your lineup.
Put him in the 2 spot.
Okay, well, listen. I hope you kick the living crap out of Bob.
Who's Bob?
Balls on base.
That's definitely Zach.
Yeah. He prefers to be called Bob.
I'm going to have to check with him on that one, but...
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just going by what I hear.
Hey, man. Your hearings might need to be checked out. Good thing you got that free insurance up there.
Free Canadian healthcare, that's right.
This team looks pretty baller. 52 rating mod only took a 2-point overall hit.
It's pretty solid.
I mean, the pitches.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do some more if I'm going to get back into doing some seasonal type thing. I'm definitely going to have to take a hard look at the rating mod and see what I can do. And because the thing is, like you just showed, you can still build a very acceptable, very high-powered bench and it not be a detriment to your rating mod.
Yep.
So,
yeah, you can have your starting team just how you normally have it, and just do the stuff to your bench, and you should be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, just doing the stuff to the bench will make a big difference.
Well, and the thing is, though, but you could, if you want, me personally, I've never been someone in Diamond Dynasty. I don't just play the best overall players in my starting lineup. Like, if I'm hitting really good with a guy who's an 84, I keep him in there.
You mean Jared Saltalamacchia?
Perfect example. The GOAT himself.
So yeah, see, Matt Ryan took him from Bethencourt alone took him from a 144 to a 105.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, not the Diamond Dynasty version of Salty, but I do have Salty on the Blue Jays community franchise team. Mm-hmm. He drove in a run in the 16th inning of a 1-1 game on stream last week. The winning run. 16 innings.
He's the GOAT, man.
That's why I keep him around.
Yeah, so
all right, well, listen. All right, best of luck to both of you gladiators.
Thank you.
Let me know how Balls on Base does, because he has challenged me as well.
I thought I was special.
So I expect a full scouting report in my inbox by 8 a.m.
Sure. I'll just give you the archive of this.
Yeah, I'll just watch this afterwards. I'm going to watch it with a pad and a pen, write down everything.
So if you guys didn't hear, Bethencourt, put them in your pen. The my recommendations are Tony Perez, Jake Lamb, Almeidas Diaz, Flashback, Billy Hamilton, and Dale Murphy. Those will help give you a solid bench and crush your mod rating. Snaggle Jay, thank you for joining me.
Hey, thank you for allowing me to come back after all these weeks out in the wilderness.
Oh yeah, no problem. Hey, I got Marcus Stroman on the mount. 87 Flashback.
Nice. When are we going to start doing Battlegrounds banner?
As soon as one of us buys a machine that can handle it.
Or
I actually know some guys that are sleeping.
Golf Club 2 banter.
Golf Club is coming out very soon. We need to think about
next Tuesday.
next Tuesday already? Jeez.
27th, yeah.
All right, might have to get on that. Might have to create a thing. There's probably a OS golf club or something.
Yes, there was some discussion on the OS Discord about that today.
Oh, he just cranked one off me with Eric Hosmer, I think.
Oh, I'm not hanging around with us. Him and his Korean national team.
Him and his IE boost.
Oh, wow.
It's all right. We're good, man. I had to learn this guy's windup. But yeah, Snaggle J, hit him up on Twitter at SnaggleJ, snagglej.com, everything/.com/SnaggleJ.
Sounds about right to me.
Everything/.com/SnaggleJ. Yeah, sounds about right.
Check that out. Everything/.com/SnaggleJ. It should take you just to a page of links of mine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thanks, buddy. Take it easy.
Bye.
And don't forget, guys, you can follow Millennium on Twitter at MillenniumOS. And check out his streams on twitch.tv/Operation Sports. He's the community manager over there. Yeah, playing base on balls. See if we can get something going here. Obviously, we're not doing it right now. I'm not going to blame it on this being my first time using Strowman, because that would just be cheap. But let's see what we can do. Ah, why'd that drop in? Got him. Trying to be sneaky, and I don't appreciate it. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to throw them in the chat. Be more than happy to take a look at them when I have a moment. Keep throwing these cutters in. He can keep doing that all he wants, as long as they ain't home runs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind. Yeah, putting that Bethencourt into your pen is really going to destroy a rating. So, good luck with that. Hopefully, you can use him as a pinch runner or something. Get some use out of him. From the belt, kicks and deals, and Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up.
Got him. Bring him up. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that beautiful goatee you got, too. Okie dokie. Marcelo Zuna, haven't used him yet. Let's see how he is. We just pulled him in a pack not too long ago. You got DeGrom on the mound? All right. Ball's on base, rocking a 46 diamond. Nice. Ooh, nice break. Hashtag like it. Hashtag love it. Solid poke. We're going to be right at him. OS Miller, go. Let's go. Oh, is Mother Goat going to double out the box? Let's go. Oh, could be three. Could be three. Could be three. Let's go. Don't go home. OS Mill the Goat. Go tweet at him at Millennium OS. Tell him he just hit a triple to start the game. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, almost screwed that up and sent him home. Thankfully, we didn't mess it up too bad. Brandon Beasley, as you can see, Rake City, USA is where he resides. High fastball, huh? Oh, I knew it. I just didn't get up there fast enough. Psychological game. I knew what he was throwing before he even threw it. I knew what he was throwing before he knew what he was throwing. That's some stuff right there. Angle. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Longo just going to battle up here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, I don't think we got all of it. Nope. Just got him to that one. I am on the batting setting I'm using is what's it? Zone? Zone with buttons? Does it have a name? Zone buttons using the Wedge PCI and offset zoom camera.
He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Swung on and fouled.
Guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that follow button. Then you can get that little thing to pop up. It's always fun to hear Vin Diesel say something.
Change up that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels...
Ah.
And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give
Attaboy, Bill. Let's go.
No, keep it on the corner.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Cheesy Tuba, thank you for the follow. Where is the thing pop up? Popped up, I didn't hear it. There it is.
Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff.
As Tredo said, welcome to the family.
Important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. To third.
How is Bellinger's card in the game? I know it came out recently.
Gets him 2 down. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Come on, Blue.
Ball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
No. Zoom up. Oh. Tried. Thought we were going to have a chance.
Stepping up to the plate, Jacob deGrom. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Grounded to the right.
Easy way.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
All right, guys, don't forget, we'll put the archive of Bullpen Banter tonight up on youtube.com/thatsportsgamer. Try to get that up there for you as soon as possible. Oh, that was a terrible swing. Got to be smarter with Peralta. Peralta's super good against right-handed pitching. Not so great against lefties. Just got to pick your spots with him. And that was a bad time to swing, as you can see. Well, you can't see because it's over here.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's what you do with the salt, man.
This is on the ground at the left side.
That's why I love Salty. You can do that. You can hit home runs with him. Both options quite good.
Marcus Stroman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 0-1 count and the pitch. In the third here.
Get in. See, that's a problem.
Is out at second. Bases are empty.
Save that video clip for later.
Here with 2 men out. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the... At the plate, Carlos Correa. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Correa.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't...
Woo, good spot. There we go.
It looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand.
For some reason, it just didn't show him making the tag.
Sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
We will report that and send it to the team in Sony. Nice play. Woo! That was way too close.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he swings on.
They tagged on your side, right? If you can save that clip, I'd super appreciate that. If you can just save it and upload it later.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Let me know if you want to take a pause.
2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runner on
Coolio.
first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Lifted in the air.
No.
After it is Peralta.
Oh!
And a dive out
The biscuit risk it.
but he can't come up with it. The relay.
No. Ah.
He will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
It's JD Martinez. Don't try it. Don't test him. Don't test him.
Here comes the runner from third.
Probably would have been safe, though. Just saying. Probably would have been safe. Just saying.
What a big second out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez going.
Got out of that. Got out of that little tight situation right there. Let's go.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Escobar crushes righties. 95 contact, I believe it is, versus righties. Oh, that ball just went straight into the right in the clubhouse.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Good poke. Next Joe. Welcome. Thank you for coming out tonight. Super appreciate it. He's going to throw the low and away slider. Ugh. But I'm going to chase it because I'm a fool. It was actually the changeup, but it's all good.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch. In a double play situation,
Get down, get down, get down, get down. Oh.
Beat it into the ground.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game.
Curveball again. Got me. Got me. Couldn't hit it. Could not catch up to that thing. Oh, Mill the GOAT. Only a single double and home run away from the cycle.
He's set. Here it comes.
There's the single.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the throw from Beltran is too late as he's in safely at third. Here's J.D. Martinez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat.
Let's go.
Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ah.
Ball out toward right field.
Risk it. Gotta risk it. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Let's go. It's gonna be offline. Gonna be offline. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh. Bobbled it.
From third, it's now a
Like it. Love it. Hashtag more of it.
stepping in and ready for another shot. Brandon Belt. He got a
Fastball up. Fastball up.
Comes set. Here's the
Oh.
pitch. Out in front of this
Too much inside. Tried to turn on it. Come on.
right field line.
Slider low and in. Oh, just under it. Let's go.
Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Mike Moustakas.
Into the windup and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball.
Oh, with an error from Mill the GOAT. Not what we wanted to see right there.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Now a cutter, but that's in the...
Not what we wanted there.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run.
I want to save these video clips just in case Millennium hits for the cycle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
The one you hide from. Thank you for the follow.
Here comes the 1-0.
Could have been bad. Could have been real bad.
Peralta's under it.
Peralta's got a little bit of an arm.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready now.
Hey now. Hey now.
Here in this one. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Level arm like this.
And this is
Got him. Woo. Good job, Osuna.
He's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the... In is the third base.
Longo's is a little bit far off the plate for me. Not really a super huge fan of it, but
Into the windup and the pitch.
it's all right. Tempting him to throw the outer half. But if we can smoke him down the right field line if he goes out there, that's fine.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, under it again.
In the air. Beltran has a read on it.
Solid contact. Just under.
Settling in now, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at
We got to look a little higher up.
and that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, they have been
Come on, Johnny.
aggressive
No,
swinging
David.
Early in the count, early in this game. And that's
Let him.
They're not going to get a high discount from the pitcher, which could go
Let him get in on Peralta
They're
again.
going to knock him out. They're coming right after you, being
Why am I
aggressive.
swinging?
I think they're just being aggressive.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And coming up, the switch hitting backstop, Jared Saltalamacchia. Here's a swing.
Get through. Yes. Salty. 2 oppo base knocks.
His second of the ball game.
It's all right. It's all right. It's going to bring up the pitcher, which is good. Now I don't have to worry about him leading off the inning.
Marcus Stroman was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible.
Did I get all these guys in packs? No, I pulled most of the garbage all year.
Backing pitch on its way. And he misses there, 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Grinding, flipping,
Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right.
doing missions. Like a lot of the 15, 25-man missions can be done without
Get things going here
spending
in
a ton.
inning number 5.
That pitch was way too good.
Missile sent out to center field. Back goes Ozuna at the track.
Oh, come on.
This game
Let's go, Ozuna. What happened?
Hosmer is in. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta is under it.
Someone make a note that we need to go back and see how close that was.
Ready for another shot now for Corey Dickerson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Martinez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. To the at-bat.
Oh, back up,
Fastball,
son.
and he's got a duck away for dear life there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Check him.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Come on, throw a strike here.
3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Hit hard on the ground.
Escobar. Yes! Nice play. Let's go. This is why you get guys with good defensive ratings. Let's go.
Into the box.
Let's go. And he leads it off. You know what that means. Big fly style.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take.
Gonna save that highlight, by the way.
1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets it.
What am I swinging at ball 3 for? Can somebody in the chat tell me why I'm swinging at ball 3?
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
And then popping stuff up. Come on.
But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in.
Let's go, Ozuna. Show me what you got here, kid. Come on up.
He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Show me those wheels. 56 speed. Where are your wheels? Why is Ozuna so slow? I thought this dude had some speed. Mill the goat. Double and home run shy of the cycle. Looking for that up fastball that he can rake. Not the low and away.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. This is foul in the course area. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Oh, good pitch. Got me. Got me messing around looking on that one. Let's go.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Way out in front of the change. Come on. Let's go. Focus up.
Now another 1-2. Goes the other way with it.
Oh, let him get a double. Let him get a double.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away.
All right, all right. I'm going to start warming someone up here in the top of the 6th.
Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 2 trips.
Let's get the Ziegelmeister. Check out this new Adam Warren card I've just got.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Let Brandon Belt do work at first base. That's why he's got a glove of gold.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count.
How did you foul that off? Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well.
That needed to be up a little bit more.
Martinez ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
You lose my hair when I go like this. Gotcha.
Brian Dozier.
Good job.
Started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
That's not where that pitcher needed to be, but let's go.
Shortstop had caught to retire the.
All right, JDM. Let's upgrade that launch angle. See what we can do here. Good eye. A very good eye.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Come on, Brandon. Oh.
Late swing and a ball
Brandon Belly.
into the seats past the third base dugout.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game,
Whoop, good check, good check, good check.
This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Good check swing. swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Come on now, let's go. Hey, what do you say now, Burner Bell? Let's go high fastball. Let's crush it. Had to fight that off. Thought it was going to be high fastball. There. Maybe this one will be the high fastball. Nope. He wants to come up and in. I know it. I can feel it. He's in the chat. He's even going to tell you that he wants it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him. It's full 3-2.
Oh, hit the snot out of that one.
On the ground. Throw gets him to the ready once again. Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
All right, Longo, let's go. You can get that curveball in here and crush it. Oh, got the curveball, but wanted it more inside.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Got to get some runs here. Got to push a run across.
Time for a ball. 1-1. On the ground at third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row.
Okay. All right, so our pitcher will be hitting second next inning. So if we can try to get through this, that'd be great. Or no, sorry, he'll be hitting third next inning. So if we can try to get through this inning, that would be spectacular.
And the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Sneaky P, thank you for hosting. Soups appreciated.
And the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now
That's
the
not
pitch.
good. That's not good.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. On the ground.
Oh, that ball had like just the slightest bit of English on it that I didn't dive with Escobar.
Ready for another shot now.
Just the slightest bit.
Brandon
Beasy.
Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And indeed, he won't
That boy Goop.
it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that goal.
Okay.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, come on, Blue.
No swing, says the home
Where you at there,
umpire.
Blue?
Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Lucky.
Belt posts under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side.
Attaboy, Salty. Way to get out there like a cat. Let's go. Okay, that's going to do it for Stroman. Great pitching. Okay.
Gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound. And stepping in and ready for another.
This is where we start using these bench players. That's why they're here. Tony Perez mashes lefties. Single. We'll take it. Let's go. And now I said Tony Perez is going to be probably a defensive liability, so we're going to take him out already. Put in B Ham so he can go ham on the base paths. Salty, we're going to take him out for Dale Murphy. Also want to double check the bullpen now that we're getting a little further in here. Don't want Ziegler warming up. Let's get Ozuna going. Okay, get Neshek out of the game. Or sorry, get the lefty out of the game. Okay, Neshek in. Neshek's too slow to the plate. Obviously got to take advantage of it with Billy Hamilton. Now we got that big hole on the right side of the field. Oh, good pitch. Good pitch. But if you're going to do that again... Ooh, B-Ham trying to get nasty. Woo! 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 Back. Back, back, back. Shoot that big hole in the right side.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Correa comes up with it. The tag gets one.
Okay, okay. I mean, we kind of screwed that up, but it's all good. Still got a guy on. Rake Lamb. Oh, no. No. Unal.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Get in the stands, get in the stands, get in the stands.
Out of play.
Okay.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Go, 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 go. Okay, we're on third.
And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Oh, why didn't you leave? You should. You just score.
But the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
Drop, drop, drop. Yes.
And that will get down as he delivers the
There we go. There we go. We screwed up enough there, but lucked out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Foul back. Trying to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2.
Drop. Let's go. Go 3. Go 3. Oh, E. Okay, okay, okay. Night Derp, thanks for the follow. Super appreciated. Oh, Millie the Goat. Double and home run away from the cycle. Oh, did he get all of it? I don't think he got enough of it. Oh.
And that's the 3rd out.
All right, now we're just going to close this thing out. Let's go. Defensive substitutions are good. Let's try Adam Warren out, see what he's all about. Also want to move Billy Hamilton to center, Ozuna to left. First off, that's a dope Bruins logo. Great start. Great start with Adam Warren.
So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. So stepping in, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Ozuna's there. Nice, nice. Whoa. Nice arm noodle, boy.
And he will scurry back back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Curveball bounces, and this one.
Carlos Beltran, not new to whiffing on the curve.
And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Yeah. Let's go.
He's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but
Zach's got a hell of an eye.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and
Check
it looks
him.
like he might not be afraid to do that
Bloom.
by the way he's pitching it.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch.
It's all right. It's all right.
Walk. Curtis Granderson will start to loosen up.
Pinch hitting, Curtis Granderson.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1 in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Ugh. JT Realmuto.
Here he comes on a ball and
That's a problem. That was bad. That was a bad pitch.
And a ball chopped foul right at home.
Straight up badness.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
Got to hit your spots. Let's go.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Stepping into the box.
JT Realmuto.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Get there, Murph.
Over toward foul.
No. Oh, nice play. Let's go.
Out of danger as he strands the bait.
Let's do it for the banter. My man C. Grant in the pitch.
Here's JD.
No, Nishik's still on the hill. My bad.
Martinez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for.
Jonathan Villargo's in the second base.
Jerry
Jared Levinson.
on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Jerry Levin.
Let's get one more. I just want one more. One, just give me one insurance run. That's all we need here.
No balls and a
And I'll
strike.
feel way better.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that.
How did he fight that off? I don't know. Let's go.
And it could go I suppose. Coming to the plate now.
Buck, buck.
Brandon Belt has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Back.
Now a throw over to first.
Back.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard.
Try to pull something here. Nope.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Let's go, Longo.
Evan Longoria, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curveball bounces and that gets by to the backstop.
Here we go, Longo. Here we go.
On the wild pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well.
Good poke.
Beltran on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
B-Ham gonna go ham.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after
Oh!
just
Come on!
come and gone now as the inning
Who are we bringing in?
settling in now. Jerry Levin will be charged with trying to get on board. Adam Duvall will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Gotta go, Bobby-O.
Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line to the right side.
Oh, come on.
And that's going to be a base hit.
Get out of
Great
here.
job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Now batting, Carlos Correa. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Slurve in there, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the
Oh, that was gonna be bad.
Fight this one off. Foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away.
Got the strikeout.
And not
What?
they were hoping
How is that not a...
That moves the
Come on.
run into scoring position.
How is that not a strikeout?
On deck, there's Eric. Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton is after it. Makes the play, 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Check him.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he pull up in time?
Let's
Yes,
go.
indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Great,
Line
great,
toward
great.
Center field. Hamilton will have plenty of room. He makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson, who's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2.
Murph, get there.
Behind the plate.
He missed it off his back.
No, he
Oh my
can't
God.
play.
You have got to be kidding me.
Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Oh,
Well, you don't want to get caught looking.
get out of here.
That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
squared that one up just a little late. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working. The ball game is over. Well, sometimes
Let's go. Good game. Great game, Zach.
he came in and he released any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top.
Got me right there, man. That was a great game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting.
Loved it.
to have a
Loved
guy
it.
you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down.
Oh, my God.
That's easier said than done.
Home team. 3 runs on
What did I want to go see real quick? Fifth inning.
then on base.
Steelers, fifth inning.
Visitors, 2 runs. 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 and then on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Osuna didn't even try. Come on, bud. You were right there. You could have made that. Osuna could have made that play. Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching tonight's Bullpen Banter episode number 50. Again, if you missed anything at the beginning of the show, the archive will be up on youtube.com/thatsportsgamer in the next day or so. So make sure you get subbed over there so it'll come into your inbox when it goes up. Thank you guys for watching. Super appreciate it. And we'll see you back here again next week for another episode of Bullpen Banter. Now it's time for you to get out of the bullpen and get into the game. Take it easy, folks.